Get him. Get him. That's unfortunate. Nice. Pea hat. Ooh, that takes 3. A large plant creature that spins its spiky roots to attack. Like most plants, it is vulnerable to fire. Is that the only thing that was in here? I mean, that seems like it's going to be pretty powerful, so... You get, like, a small room of things that can't really do anything against it, and it's just gonna mow through them. Oh. I wasn't sure what I was expecting this to look like, but this wasn't it. This is the still world. Everything you see floating around in here was sucked in through a rift. Anything that ends up here will begin to break apart and eventually vanish completely. You know, my friends have the ability to restore things that have ended up in rifts, though.
Speaking of, I sense my friends deeper in here.
Help. Get him. Come on, man. You got this. There you go. That's my guy. Hey, Mike. Oddly. Oh, that's horrifying. Oddly, that's probably not the most unsettling thing I've seen you say even this week. You used a day of paid time off to play this. That makes sense. Seems like a good use of it.
People get pulled into rifts, they kind of petrify and can't move anymore. If they stay that way, they'll eventually fade away. But that won't happen to you, Zelda. You're special.
Elaborate? Because otherwise, that's like supreme plot armor. Oops. Oh. I think I'm just gonna want, like, some rocks to deal with these guys. Well, it would help if I hit them. Okay. Yeah! Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I'm the worst. Maybe I don't want rocks to deal with these guys. What else do I have that's good at dealing with flying enemies? That'll do. Go get them, guys. Boop. Yeah, you have to use it before it disappears, right? It's only good for like a year, so... It's either that or do something boring, like use it when you get sick. Which is like, fuck that. At least you had fun with it. This is more fun than it really should be. These guys are getting their asses kicked, though. Oh. Oh. Again. Could you guys, like, have my back here? Thank you. They're not terribly good at holding aggro, I'm noticing. No! Why is he so much better than mine? Mine takes like a year and a half to wind up his spear. Well, that fucking shows you. Then he usually misses. He was rapid firing that shit. It, but it's kind of hard to tell exactly how high that is. Can I get to that? Yeah. Can I rest to get health back? I can. Let's go. That's sick. Very, very slowly, but I was starting to think that it was weird that it feels like health drops are extremely rare, but if you can do this at any time, then it makes sense. I'm honestly a big fan of any video game that lets you just, like, sit still for 30 seconds and get all your health back. Like, I can be patient. Oh. It's you. Hey, remember this one from the castle. I can restore her back to normal if we mend this rift. How'd she wind up here? That seems strange. This is where you were trapped not too long ago. Getting closer to my friends. They're farther in, but we're getting there. So this is where Link fought Ganon. Is this like a dungeon? Are we dungeoning? I see it. Shut up. I wanted groups. Oh yeah, this looks like a dungeon, baby. I don't know what amiibo do, but I did take this opportunity of restocks to get myself a Link's Awakening amiibo. I missed out the when they came out the first time, so that came in today too. But I would assume that the amiibo stuff is mostly going to be cheaty stuff, so I'm probably not going to be using the functionality. I enjoy getting the amiibo just for the sake of like having the collectible. You need like a bomb or something. You gotta make the rod. I can move things for you based on your movement. Try facing this boulder, then guide me by pressing X. Oh. That's the wrong button. That's not X. Monster object that try binds to will then follow your movements. You can also use ZL to target whatever you want. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's a dungeon, baby. Looks like a seahorse? Is that a coincidence, or are we going back to the classic, let's make the dungeon maps look like things? Because that would be neat. I'd be pretty into that. Cool. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't think moving this would be useful, but it does that, and it is. Spatula. Can I climb on this? I can't. Maybe I should have seen that coming. Get him. Fuck him up. You guys need to not all attack at once. Because you're not actually, like, hitting the window. There you go. You figured it out. I'm proud. Strangula. Spidery monster that spins thread to dangle from ceilings. The thread is strong, but quite flammable. Get him. No, you don't understand. Uh-oh. No! Okay. Really? Durable little bastard. Oops, that's the wrong button again. Apologies. Oops. Can't zoom out any further. Oh. Boy, this place is a lot bigger than I expected. Holy. Okay. Oh, there's a treasure chest out there? Hold on. We're gonna go back for that. That might be the most might be the most powerful weapon in the game. Whoops, sorry. I can already see the speedrun just being mashing spin to go fast. I don't know how I missed all this. Bap. Bap. Lagambia's ass. That does make me really happy. True, true, that's pretty true. Okay, is there still something up there, too? There is. It's hard to judge the depth to know how high I need to go to get up there. And I don't know if I can stand on top of these trees. I can, okay. Yay. No, because there's nothing like... That's not a trick. That's just... It's one button. So they'll just call it spin to win or something. Like, they're not inventing a trick there, you know? It's not like you're spin canceling into something, and then they might be like, oh, this needs a name. I almost feel like jump canceling it might actually help, but I actually don't think it does. At all. It's not like it has end lag or anything, but and jumping doesn't carry momentum. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. don't mind me. Interesting thing I've noticed is that enemies stay dead in this game. So where am I here? Oh, I should go back there? I thought that was like a way I thought that was like something I was gonna have to go back to. There's definitely like... It's kind of a mix. I feel like a lot of speedrunning tricks actually have very explanatory names. Like, a lot of them you're kind of like, you don't even need it explained. You're like, oh, I just, due to the fact that I know what those individual words mean, I know what that is. But there are definitely a lot where they make it, like, really stupid. And for some reason, I'm not surprised that the Mario speedrunning community would be one of the ones to make really dumb ones. Oh. Oh, okay. That wasn't exactly what I was trying to do, but it worked. Radiant butter. It is butter. I was gonna try to, like, link to it and then go up the ramp to pull it out, but I guess all you gotta do is just tug it out normally. This butter was fermented in such a way that it shines brightly. You can't use it in its current form. When do I get to start cooking? I think the ones I don't really like are the tricks where they name them after the person who discovered it. Because usually they have a very stupid name. And even if it's like, even if they don't have a stupid name, it sounds stupid. Like, they'll be like, we call this John jumping, because John was the one that discovered it. It's like, but John jumping sounds dumb. Like, that's stupid. So it's a mix. It's like... I don't usually hate it, but I could see why you don't like it, for sure. I'm not like, oh, that's an unreasonable thing to dislike, Mike. It's like, no, I get it. Oh yeah, this is where we were at the beginning of the game. Oh, that could be useful. Kind of did that unintentionally, but it could be useful. This place is big. Oh, Link could jump higher, I just noticed. Oh. Hey, fuck you. That's my Gordo. How dare you? That's big. Dark Nuts. Martial monster in sturdy armor. It is slow and plodding, but its armor makes it utterly immune to blunt force attacks. That seems big. So I could actually go that way now. There's nothing over that way anyway, so I have to go that way. Don't mind me. I kind of wish the hold the button to erase everything was faster. If that makes sense. Gonna be rapidly... There's no mini-map in the dungeon, which is weird because there's a mini-map in the overworld. Oh well. I've never heard that one, Mike. Although I don't watch a lot of people play Mario Maker. So I guess it makes sense. But that is pretty stupid. Oh, I could just smash that the normal way. It doesn't... I mean, it's kind of an extension of each other, right? I feel like the Kaizo community is going to have a bunch of really dumb names for things, too. Can I set these on fire? Oh, I could also do this. Which is not what I meant to do. Nice. Oh, and it lit the torch. Let's go. Excuse me. I'd like my apple, please. I thought it was because I thought it was because you made a video about Supersonic and Sonic 1. Also, have you played The Messenger? You should play The Messenger. That one has a shield. My bad. I'll get the muscle memory down sooner or later. I mean, you also just got busy, didn't you? I was under the impression you just kind of don't have the time for YouTube now, and it wasn't for anything other than that. But that also would make sense. I could see. Every time I watch... Like, I don't watch people play Mario Maker, but every time I do, I'm like, how do you do this? Like, how does this seem like a good use of time to you? Oh, there's no way I can do that. The only thing that has made it... So, I follow a streamer on Twitch that every now and then plays Mario Maker 2. And the only thing that makes that acceptable to watch is that he doesn't try to make it seem like it's good. Like, he admits that Mario Maker 2 should have not been made, and 98% of levels are complete detritus. And that's what made it hard to watch on YouTube. I don't know how you did it, because I never watched you play Mario Maker. But most of the people I've tried to watch play it on YouTube try to act like every level is great, and they love playing the video game. And I'm like, what are you doing? I don't like it when streamers are fake, and there's nothing faker than playing Mario Maker and acting like it's a good time. There has to be a better way of dealing with these guys. Ow. That did a lot of fucking damage, holy shit. I forgot the bats were still here. No! I'm gonna go, take a nap really quick. Don't mind me. Maybe I can get up there. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's not as high as it looks. There's definitely like a depth problem in this game, and I'm not really sure how to fix it. But there's definitely a thing where it's like it's kind of hard to tell how high things are, so you're not like fully sure. Like, could I get up there? I do need to play Sea of Stars. Don't watch Mario Maker. Yeah, I wouldn't, to be honest. Unless I went and watched all of your other content and I was like, I need more. Then maybe I'd be like... I don't know, maybe you made it entertaining. It's possible, you can make it entertaining. I just don't think acting like it's good is the way to make it entertaining. Nothing made me want to scream more than watching people play Mario Maker spend 45 minutes on one level that is just complete garbage, and then when they finish it, they hit the I like it button and give it a thumbs up. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, the one I watch on Twitch, I think... The other night I watched him play it for a couple of hours. I think he hit I like it on 2 levels. The rest were all boos. And I was like, that's refreshing, because he's admitting that this is all garbage. It's also interesting to watch him play it because he's good at Mario Maker, or he's good at Mario in general. So he actually beats the levels, which is interesting. That was another thing on YouTube, is you'd often watch people who just weren't good at it. So it was like, okay, so we're watching you play it to laugh at the fact that you're not good at bad levels, which is just a weird cycle that I couldn't get into. So on that note, maybe your videos would be fine because you're probably decent at it. Maybe not. I don't know. That was the bulk of your audience, really? That's peculiar. Oh. Is that the person who fought the blue monster? A little bit, yeah. Well, this is not something I was expecting. There you go. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh. Okay. Oh god. Link, no, this isn't Smash Brothers. Please stop. I'm gonna hit you with the Hyrule Castle pots, bitch. Or I'm not. He's learning. Ow. Ow. I'm bad. I call shenanigans. I call shenanigans? What, if he's in the air, I can't hit him? No, stop. No, I want the heart. No. I want the heart. I don't think that was even worth getting. I kind of don't understand why sometimes he can block the pot and sometimes he can't. Oh, can I sneak around behind him? Is that... Oh, okay. That, like, stuns him, too. Okay. I got it. Oh. He's dark linking. Gotcha, bitch. No. Yep. Link's stupid. This just in. This one must take after the Skyward Sword Link. was intense. He looked like the guy who helped you before, but this one wanted to hurt you. He was weird, like the imposters back at the castle. It's like he left something behind. A mysterious sword. It's the weapon the swordsman in the green tunic had. The name Link is engraved on it. So it's not the Master Sword. I feel powerful energy coming from that sword, even more powerful than the large rifts. Yeah, that sword has a special kind of power. Oh, that's cute. You look strong like that guy who wears green. Raise your sword with up to enter sword fighter form. Once transformed, you can attack with Y. While transformed, defend with your shield by pressing and holding ZL. You can also jump higher than usual in this form with B. Finally, hold down Y to charge your sword, then release it for a spin attack. Ah, so it has a duration. Okay. You got some energy, you feel a mysterious might growing within you. Oh, does that increase the duration? While in sword fighter form, the energy gauge in the upper left corner of the screen will decrease. You'll automatically exit after the energy gauge is depleted. You can also exit this form manually. You can refill your energy gauge by gathering energy. It doesn't restore over time, it doesn't look like. Okay. Also has levels. So that's interesting. Hey guy, how's it going? Okay. Onward. Big level, okay. I guess that'll work. Oh. This is an easy fix. Ish. No, we've seen him referred to as Link. In the first town, is when they mention him as Link. Also, I didn't mean to climb up there. A heart pin. This hairpin has a distinctive heart design. It makes hearts appear a little more often. You can wear different items that will have a variety of benefits. You can equip these items from the plus menu under equipment. Oh! Well, that's cute. Apropos of nothing at all, this is... I'm pretty sure this is the exact room where I tuned into a streamer watching it, playing it last night, and then immediately noped out. And it was like, nah, I'm not gonna risk it. Locked door. Okay. Ooh, boss door. So, it's kind of weird. In the overworld, I felt like hearts were not dropping at all. In the dungeon, they've been dropping more frequently. But you can also just drop the bed and sleep and get your health back at any time. So that helps a lot. I'm a big fan of games doing that. Like, giving you methods of just hang out for like 45 seconds and you'll get all your health back. Dekubaba. Aggressive and immobile, this plant reaches for anything it gets near. It is vulnerable to having its head pulled. That one seems a little problematic. This music's going kind of hard. Hold on. Oops. Well, you should be able to roll with R in this form. That'd be neat. Well, you just got fucked, my friend. I understand. This is what I was trying to do with a puzzle earlier, and it wound up to not being useful. Zelda's just rocking a certain vibe. That's all there is to it. Nothing? Okay. Honey. Hello. Squish. Key? I love how detailed the map is. Wait, where was this? There's like a whole room there that I didn't go into. Oh, no, that's on the previous floor. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's a weird map system. It's good. It's just there's some like odd design choices. Honey. Do you miss that? I'm just pushing every wrong button, don't mind me. Oh, okay, I see. Humming. I understand. Yeah, you can use bind and it will pull you as well. Unbind? Thank you. Oh no! I am both a really sound sleeper and a not sound sleeper at all. It's kind of strange. Sometimes I'm really easily woken up by any little bit of noise, and other times I can sleep through just remarkable things. The targeting system isn't great. I don't think there's a way to switch targets. Oh, okay. I guess I get you on that. Okay, so I need... Yay. And now we're here.
Okay, so I think we've cleared this place out. Yeah, looks pretty clean.
Boss me, baby. Very curious to see how bosses are gonna work. Nobody's here? I definitely sensed my friends in this spot earlier. Ah, it's the head with hands boss, isn't it? I almost forgot that this was a Nintendo game. My friends, they're in that creature. We've got to get them out of there. Come on, we can do this. Can we? Because I don't even know where to begin. Oh, that actually worked. Ow. Ah. L also cancels that, I just discovered. Oh. Trickier. Much more tricky. No. Kind of wish you could, like, hold Y so that she, like, spawns it in her hands or something. Instead of having to constantly drop it and then pick it up. It's a minor thing, though. Ow. That's in his head. What? No, I messed up. Oh no, because I can't jump once I'm up there. I thought I'd have to, like, jump up to get the leverage to actually hit him. No. How do I hit him? Sorry, grass is offending me. Okay, I have a new plan. We saved a lot of friends. Oh, really, Mike? How did you fight him? That's so many friends. Also, they're just as friend-shaped as the friends from Sonic Frontiers. Like, very much so.
See our echo ability, we can restore the entire area swallowed up by the rift. Watch this.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even think about doing that. That does speak a lot for, like, just how open the problem solving is in this game, for sure.
My friends shared some of their power with me.
Oh, I love it. I feel like I can do even more now. Oh yeah, also they told me something while we were fixing the rift. They said that big rock monster showed up and captured them, so then they weren't able to fix the rift because they were trapped inside the monster. Oh, and one other thing. There are crystals that show up when we fix rifts. They're neat, so I'll give them to you. 5 unusual crystals from Try. All finished up here so we can head out now if you're ready. Ooh, hear me. We can leave from that spot. Bum, ba, 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 bum. Yay. Yeah, I'm sure there are. I didn't even try summoning enemies or anything to see what they could do. Mostly because I didn't think they were going to be very effective. I think he was a little too mobile. But it might have worked on that third phase. Yes. The tricky thing with the openness for me... I didn't see that in chat for some reason. The tricky thing with the openness for me is I think it can very easily hit a point where no solution is obvious. And that hasn't been a problem so far. Like everything I've been like... at least one idea has popped to mind quickly. Hello. Oh, that's right. We saved you. Could you tell me where we are? Do you not... I was gonna say, do you not recognize her? Embarrassed to admit I didn't recognize you in that cloak. Or why are you wearing that? So that you wouldn't recognize me. Come on. Aren't you supposed to be, like, the smart one? So we failed to save you from that beast, and now you're out here facing much danger. I must confess, I'm surprised to hear of your abilities. Your friend Tri accompanied you this whole time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tri. Can she see them? Oh. Okay. Who could miss you? You're floating right there, and aren't you precious? I thought only Zelda could see me. Oh, so Lady Impa couldn't see you? How odd. Oddities aside, I'm worried about His Majesty and the General. We'll need to make a plan. There's much to consider, but for now, let's head to the location Lady Impa told you about. I'm getting ahead of myself. Would you mind showing me your map? If I recall correctly... Yes, that's the place. That's where Lady Impa's brother lives. Makes sense she'd send you there. We'll lead the way. Follow me. I don't know. I've been doing okay on my own. I think we'll be alright. Ah, so we can... Oh, come on. Let me explore, Nintendo. I was curious if you'd be able to go back into that area of the still world if you miss anything, and it looks like it, so that's good. I thought I was following you. Hey, Theo. It was used in A Link Between Worlds a little bit. I mean, I think the big example of it is Breath of the Wild, but I didn't really like how the puzzles in that worked. Because that definitely felt at times where they came up with a problem, but they didn't come up with a solution. They came up with a problem and gave you a toolkit and were like, you figure it out. And I don't like that kind of game design. I don't remember that being a problem in A Link Between Worlds. It's been a while ago since I've played that. Blueberry? Like B. Blueberry? Very busy man, no time for chatter, no get. Apologize for the unannounced visit, but please will only be a moment. No, I'm about to leave, come back later. He's giving me Sid vibes. Sit down and drink your goddamn tea. You could just hear us out. I said no, I've got to go save Link. Link's cloak. So why do you have it? Did you see him? Well, dude, you've got you fired up, aren't you? What? Okay, tell me everything. Tell me about the rifts and anything you know about the swordsman. Understand the situation now. Thanks for the explanation, princess. Alright, this has been bugging me ever since you barged in here. What is that floaty thing? So he can see it too? Why couldn't Impa see it? I'm sure there's a reason for that. It's fascinating and, might I add, adorable creature. Yeah, sure, but back to the matter at hand. What is it that you and I have in common? We've both ended up in rifts and lived to... Oh, was he also in a rift? I guess that's why they can see her. See them? I don't know, let's try it he or she. Or them. Seems that rifts change people somehow. Oh yeah, I guess I should introduce myself. Name's Lulu. I'm Impa's older brother. And the swordsman who saved you is Link. I made his weapon the Sword of Might. Why did you make him a sword? Princess, remember that big nasty blue fella who captured you? The sword was for taking him out. See, I spent my time researching Hyrule's history and its rifts. For ages now, rifts have appeared, and sometimes folks have ended up in them. It's unfortunate enough to be pulled into a rift vanished without trace. After which townsfolk would say they'd been stolen away. Anyway, Link made it his mission to fight the monsters that come crawling out of the rifts. He also tried to prevent folks from going missing, and I've been helping as I'm able to. That's why I made him a sword, one that's effective against the rift monsters. Sword of Might Princess Zelda's wielding is the very one I hoped would be of use to Link. So Link was helping out with the rifts as well. Plenty of monsters come out of rifts, but that blue one was particularly powerful. Oh, Ganon came out of the rift? Okay. Got a hunch that if we take him out, it'll fix the whole people disappearing business. Princess, you shared that Link managed to take the blue guy out, and yet the rifts keep coming. Clearly we're missing something. The rift in the forest is gone, but Link's not back. What we need is more information. I may have something useful. When I was taken by the rift in Hyrule Castle, it felt like I was flown somewhere far away. The rift I was pulled into was at Hyrule Castle, but Princess Zelda found me in a rift in the forest. So how did I end up over here? Rifts don't follow the same rules as your world. Things connect differently inside them. My friends had mentioned something about oversized rifts in other areas. We might end up finding the king and other missing people in far-off rifts. So maybe Link is somewhere else then? I'm gonna fly up high to look for some of the other big rifts. Just straight through the ceiling, huh? I think I found some. There's no saying where Zelda's father and the others might be, but I did spot some big rifts we can go explore. I've marked them on your map. If we fix the rifts, we may be able to save your father and the others, so let's get to work. I must insist that you refrain from going into any more rifts. It's far too dangerous. Who else is going to do it? It's up to her to decide, Minister. I mean, she's the only one capable of mending the rifts. During this time of crisis in Hyrule, we all have to play our parts, Princess Zelda included. Gerudo Desert and Jabul Waters. Please let me know if you require further information. I think it's funny that when they introduced General Wright, my brain was immediately like the other one is going to be named something wrong. And then they went for the pun, but they went for a completely different pun. Which is very, very, very fun. Sword we've got there, pretty sure I can make it even more powerful. I'll have to do more research on it though, so talk to me later if you're interested. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom felt aimless, for lack of a better word. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, there was a lot of moments where it was like they came up with a problem and then they were just kind of like, the player will figure something out. And that's just like a bad feeling to me. It feels very clumsy. Too damn big. I got shit to do. It's bad enough the Xenoblade games suck up so much of my time. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like Breath of the Wild was an okay length. For me. I think I played it for, like, just about 100 hours. I did all the shrines, and I was like, I'm happy with that. I think if you tried to find all the Koroks, then obviously it would have been way too big, but I never found the Koroks to be a rewarding collectible to look for, so I never felt compelled to look for more. Yeah, it's cool how they show, like... I mentioned really early that it's like this is... We're in post-game state. It's as if a normal adventure played out, and then at the end of it, things didn't go according to plan, so now we're playing after the fact, and seeing that Link already touched all these lives, and that they're still trying to be like, okay, well, where is he? It's an interesting twist for the... Interesting twist and tone for the game. But this game sold well, now they got a boner for that kind of Zelda game, which sucks because they don't want to make a more traditional Zelda game. Yes and no. I don't think they're ever going to make an Ocarina of Time style Zelda game ever again. For better or for worse. But I was reading those interviews about this, and they basically confirmed that, yes, they think that Breath of the Wild style and top-down can coexist, and they want them to each have their own identity, which was very exciting to me. Because I was worried that this type of Zelda game was just completely gone. Even seeing the Link's Awakening remake was very encouraging to me, because I was like, damn, they're actually still going to care about making this style of Zelda game? That's awesome. I don't think they're ever going to make, like, an Ocarina of Time or a Twilight Princess or a Skyward Sword, like, ever again. Maybe someday, but not anytime soon. I think the, like, the third-person action Zelda game is just going to be Breath of the Wild now, for better or for worse. That's mostly a for worse for me, for sure. Because, like, I liked Breath of the Wild enough, but I didn't want more of it. Like, it was one of those games where I finished it, and I was like, moving on. Let's chat. Keep thinking about His Majesty the General and Link. I hope that by mending the rifts, they'll be returned to us. Right now, there are large rifts in... Yeah, okay, we already... Oh, yeah, you know what? Tell me about the areas. Troubled Waters is northeast of here. It's home to the Zora, who are remarkable swimmers. Residents are divided into the Sea Zora and River Zora. Oh, right. Isn't this the first game where both types of Zoras are in it? Which is kind of interesting. On the coast, soon after entering Jebul Waters, there is a small Hylian fishing village. I'm sure the villagers there will have interesting morsels to share with you about the local area. All I heard was fishing. I want to go fishing. Gerudo Desert is west of us. It's a harsh land with high temperatures and sandstorms. Skilled warriors known as the Gerudo live in a town far into the desert. Oh yes, I almost forgot to mention, they're all women, not a man among them. They're often on patrol near the desert entrance, so you may want to talk to them there. Happy to share it. Okay. Researching a type of crystal is sometimes left behind from the rifts. In my research, I discovered that it's highly effective against rift monsters. Appears you have some of that. I ended up calling it Might Crystal. It's what I forged the Sword of Might from, in fact. During my investigation into the rifts, I met Link, who's from Southern Village. I made the sword for him and the rest is history. Link's made good use of the sword. Meanwhile, I've continued forging things with might crystals. See that machine in the corner? I've designed it to enhance the sword. Check the machine in Luberry's house to enhance your weapon using crystals. Oh, I don't have enough. My energy? I'm gonna guess that makes, like, the bar longer, maybe? Maybe the sword upgrade is, like, more damage or something, but energy is, like, it lasts longer. I'm just gonna hang on to those for now, and then I'm gonna pillage in your basement really quick. Except there's not actually anything down here. Oh, do I want to dive deep on the lore? I think I want to dive deep on the lore. It's amazing how much faster I'm interested in reading lore in games when they don't force it on you. Like, when it's not, like, forced down your fucking throat, I'm, like, way more interested in, like, yeah, tell me more. Were weapons still breakable in Tears of the Kingdom? Because, yeah, that was pretty stupid. It definitely created a these weapons are too precious to use kind of situation. Oh, they were both in Oracle of Ages, too. Crystal I unearthed at a rift site. What I'm now calling a might crystal has strange power. The monsters that sprang from the rift seemed repelled by it. If I can get enough of it, I feel certain it would be powerful against the rift monsters. After many late nights of research, I've developed a technology that can refine the crystals. From there, I'll be able to create a weapon from the crystals, as well as enhance that weapon. So now I'm pondering what type of weapon I should make. I'll test some things to begin with. So I'm guessing the bombs and the bow were also things that he made. I was nearly attacked by a monster in the forest when a young man named Link rescued me. Folks in Southern Village tell me that Link was among a group of kids who were stolen away. These kids made it back somehow, though. Remarkable. All the kids who were taken by rifts have lost something. For Link, he lost the ability to speak. Interesting. Despite all he has been through, he fights to keep others safe. His bravery has moved me deeply. This is like, I guess the second time they've given a canonical reason for why he doesn't talk. Because they did in Breath of the Wild, too. Except in Breath of the Wild, he was just kind of... He just didn't talk a lot. Like, he could, but he just didn't. But I think they mentioned it. Like, I think in Zelda's Diaries or something, she was talking about it. Also, I feel like that might have not been in Breath of the Wild. That might have been in Age of Calamity that they talked about that. I don't remember. That was a good Zelda game. I had a lot of fun with Age of Calamity. Then it hit me. This young man would be the best person to entrust the Sword of Might to. I do believe I can support him in his efforts. Tomorrow I'll visit Southern Village again. Weapons were worse in Tears of the Kingdom. They were all naturally decayed as part of the plot, which made it necessary to use the new gameplay mechanics by fusing things to enhance them. The whole fuse, but not only did I not want more of Breath of the Wild, but the whole crafting and fusing thing in Tears of the Kingdom, I had no interest in. It was just Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts, and I didn't really like that much either. That was just such a, I'm not interested. I'm really glad I skipped that game, because I really don't think I would have liked it. And then I'd probably just be shitting on it constantly and always making fun of how bad it is. And it's like, I'd rather just... I'm more content skipping it, and the people who enjoyed it, just let them enjoy it. Sort of might I entrusted Link packs a wallop against those rift monsters, as I'd hoped. But it doesn't seem to be enough for the blue monster who we believe is creating the rifts. Did they not know that his name is... Maybe it's not Ganon. Looked an awful lot like him, though. It's a fearsome monster indeed. I suspect the sword is not yet powerful enough to defeat him. However, I should be able to further enhance the sword, so I must gather more might crystals. Link stopped by on his way home from his travels. He likes the hood I gave him the other day. While he cannot speak, his feelings come through as clear as day. I've decided to make a new weapon. I must do what I can to continue to help Link. Link stopped by. He's off to defeat that blue monster once and for all. He seemed to be in a huge rush, but I couldn't figure out why. Sword of Might has been forged as best as I am able. I gave him some other weapons too, yet I cannot help but worry. Please stay safe and return to us, Link. Yeah, there's some bows sitting there, and the bombs are right there, so I would assume he also made those. Yeah, probably. But I mean, like, lore reasons. It'll be, like, I assume he's gonna talk in the movie, right? Wait, are they making a movie or a series? I can't remember. Either way, I assume he's gonna be capable of talking in that, because that's gonna be... Well, I'd say that's gonna be tough, trying to, like, watch something where the character's not talking at all, but isn't that, wasn't The Mandalorian like that? Where, like, the character, like, doesn't really talk a lot. Like, most of the series he's spending alone and not talking to anyone. So maybe it would be fine? I don't know. Okay, so this goes back down to the village. Let's go back down to the shop really quick. I'm already finding myself just being like, I gotta spin. It's fast. What's this? Blue potion. And then purple does both. Okay. I will remember that if I ever decide I want potions. Do you have to keep them in a bottle in this game? I would assume not. This interface is weird. Why is the one row differently sized? There's a lot of differently sized spaces on here. It's a little strange. Oh, he didn't show his fit. Maybe that's what I was thinking of.